Hi everybody, Martin Root with this week's Heaven Maker, Susan Alima Friar in Paonia, Colorado. Hi Susan.
Hi, Martin.
First of all, where's Paonia? You told me, but
It's on the western slope of Colorado, about 5 hours west of Denver, and about 5,000, over 5,000 feet in altitude. Really sweet place with lots of organic farms and ranches and people who care about this valley.
sweet. Susan, we met several years ago in Hawaii when I was doing a workshop there. And tell people how you got there and what happened in the workshop, because I think your Heaven on Earth project is so delicious. It's so sweet and simple and so powerful. Go ahead.
Well, I was invited to come to this Heaven on Earth workshop with Martin, and I didn't know what to expect. And I was just thrilled with the vision that he offers of each of us creating heaven on earth. So he would ask us, so how are you creating heaven on earth, or how do you want to? And of course, my way is by growing microgreens and teaching other people to grow them. So they have a year-round garden, whatever their weather, wherever they live. Just 7 to 10 days, and they can grow all kinds of greens and pea shoots and sunflower greens. And so that's what I do.
And I remember in the workshop that we did, you didn't know how you could impact heaven on earth, how you could create a heaven on earth project. And then this idea struck you, which was so elegantly simple. Tell us what the idea is and how you made that real.
You're referring to partly how I put the tag on my email? Yeah. So I put a tag on my email about what heaven on earth is for me, because I think it's creating food sustainability and each of us doing that and feeling really connected. Shall I give you the tag?
Well, let me just, before you do that, here, folks, what was so interesting was she didn't know what to do, and she came up with the idea of, what if I embedded at the end of my email my definition of heaven on earth?
Right.
What's interesting was, notice it's just a tiny little action. So all she had to do was do it once, and then every email that Susan sends out, it's embedded so people all around the world read it. So yes, please tell us what heaven on earth is for you as the tagline.
Right. Heaven on earth is creating food sustainability by nurturing the soil of our earthly garden every day with love and seeing us all as part of the same village co-creating together.
That was so elegant. I'm so touched by it and so moved by it, because what I've been discovering, Susan, over the years that I've been doing this project, is that these tiny little simple acts, while they appear inconsequential, that actually is the way to do it, because the tiny acts have huge repercussions. So you embedded it in your email, and any reactions? Have people said anything?
Oh yeah, certain people have really reacted, and they say they love it. Can they use it? I say sure. Feel free to use it anytime and create your own. And so I get wonderful comments, particularly if I'm working with somebody new, because I tell people, email me if you need help. When they get an email from me, they get all excited because they see the bigger picture.
Yes, exactly. And I did a 12-week Heaven on Earth course for the Shift Network, and I was talking about different projects that people have around the world, and I mentioned yours. And this woman in Chile, and I have her permission to use her name, Diane Almeras, just thought that was one of the most powerful things she'd ever heard. What she did was she embedded her definition of heaven on earth. If you recall, folks, it's the second heaven on earth question. Imagine you have a magic wand, and with it you could have heaven on earth. What is heaven on earth for you? That was Susan's answer, and Diane in Chile. And then Diane added something new, which was she took the second heaven on earth question and embedded it in addition in her email. So now when her emails go out, she has her definition of heaven on earth plus the question, imagine you have a magic wand and with it you can create heaven on earth. What's heaven on earth for you? So she's
And
sharing
I
about
added
heaven on,
that too.
and you added that too, yes, after we spoke the last time. So what's amazing to me, Susan, is this little tiny idea has now affected this woman in Chile. That's all going out all over the world. Now here you are in Peonia, Colorado. That's now going out all over the world. And so tiny acts can have huge repercussions, positive heaven on earth repercussions. Susan, it's brilliant. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I want to, anything else you'd like to say about any of this?
Yeah. In my classes, which I've done for the last few years, I ask people, so what is heaven on earth for you? And I've gotten some really interesting responses. And a couple of times I worked with really young kids, 4 or 5, and they come up with the simplest of answers. It's the birds, or it's the flowers. It's all the beauty that they see around them. And I have a book, as you know, that I also share with people. That's how to grow microgreens really simply.
Tell folks the name of your book, and I understand you can get it on Amazon.
Yeah, growing microgreens step by step.
By Susan Alima Friar.
Exactly.
Susan, thanks so much. Thanks for being a heaven maker, and thanks for again teaching all of us how tiny, simple, easy, concrete acts actually do make profound differences. Thanks so much.
And thank you, Martin. It's a delight to see you and to share and keep sharing your vision.
Thank you.